So we all know Drake just released his project For All the Dogs, something that was long awaited and also pushed back. But did you know you overlooked a lot of things? Hi, welcome to BondnBreak. Over here we break into different subjects and bond and get along, nothing more, nothing less. And before we get started, I want to say I've been a Drake fan ever since started from the bottom and the 6 guard era. And I will say the Drake that we have now compared to back then are two different people. And even though that's true, he still has been taking over the rap game year after year. And I'm not gonna lie, most of it was due to trolling, or him calling out somebody, or trolling, or just doing something stupid or out of pocket. But the album overall was a 9.5 from a listening standpoint. But if you're actually listening to it, it's like an 8. But anyways, let's get back to it. Virginia Beach. Now, if you don't know about the Drake and Pusha T beef, just know they've been beefing for years. Like ever since 2018 type years. And a lot of people thought that Drake was gonna come for him on this track. But nah, it was more so Rihanna.
Drawing conclusions like you got a bachelor's degree or something. I could've treated you better, that's crazy.
If y'all don't know, Rihanna did receive an honorary degree from Paris School of Design. And I guess this was his best way to send an indirect but direct shot at Rihanna. But if you ask me, that's a little corny. Amen. On this track, Ashton Kutcher catches this track.
Same neighborhood where Ashton Kutcher live. I'm just doing what that punk should've did.
I'm not sure if they live in the same neighborhood, Beverly Hills, whatever, but Ashton Kutcher has received a lot of backlash for defending Danny Masterson's when he was accused of multiple rapes. And if you don't know who Danny is, he was on some show that nobody cares about, that 70s show. But Drake used to play on words like punk, which is Ashton Kutcher's old TV show, to call him out. But the funny thing is, Drake was on that show back in 2012. Fear of Heights. On this song, he sent shots at Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and also Pusha T. Rihanna and Drake did it once upon a time. Back in 2009. It's 2023 now.
Why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be.
This might be about the comparisons that people make in reference to Rihanna and Beyonce. Basically, Drake is saying she'll never be as good as her.
But it's not me. I'm anti.
When he says anti, he's referring to Rihanna's old album. Work was an OVO classic. Drake handed that to her. He gave her that song. But Party Next Door was the one who actually wrote the song.
Work, 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 work. She set me up at work, 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 work. She see me do me dirt, 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 dirt.
That man, he's still with you. He can't leave you. Y'all go on vacation, I bet it's anti.
But basically, Drake is saying that A$AP is not going nowhere, Rihanna's the breadwinner, and A$AP is the slanted green line in the relationship.
Virginia, I'll pull up and chill. You know you can't come watch that.
And Drake is saying he can pull up to Virginia anytime he wants to and it won't be no problems at all. But if it was the other way around, it wouldn't be possible. And this has nothing to do with it, but Pusha T's wife's name is also Virginia. And like any husband, they don't play about their wife, and that's what set him off in the past. And Drake brought up his wife's name in a song, Daylight. This is the only song that pissed me the f off. Crazy thing is, me and my homeboy was listening to this song together. We had a listening party with Kai, and we didn't realize who he was talking about until afterwards. He got onto it first though. Basically, he was talking about X and the murder allegations. You see, at first I didn't feed into it that much because I thought like, there's just no way. That's just impossible. But he dropped so many subtle little hints and disses that he did it or that he paid for it to get done. It's crazy for you not to believe it.
I wasn't there when they caught the body. TPS think that I bought the body. And then they swear that I bought the body. Take more than that to go pop somebody.
Stating that he wasn't there when X died. And then he says TPS think that I caught the body, which is the Toronto police. And it's not just the Toronto police that think that. Anybody that's not stupid and that's not a Drake dick rider knows that. And then he goes on to say, take more than that to go pop somebody. I'm gonna let you know right now, niggas get whacked for less, bro. And if we talking about Drake money, that's more than enough. What are you talking about? First person shooter. On this song, he sent shots at Kanye.
Man, if your pub was up for sale, I buy the whole thing.
Back in 2022, Kanye was claiming that Sony was trying to sell his publishing. J. Cole also cleared up a couple of things on this track too. But remind you though, beforehand, he was adding a little fire to the flames with a song he was on with Yachty.
Say a hoe, that nigga played it cold, like he's gonna do it. So I text his line the mustard sign, I swear it's gonna be nice to meet you.
Niggas making threats and I laugh, that's cause you ain't a threat. Don't ask how I feel about no rappers, shit they okay I guess.
Bahamas Promises. And this song was about him venting about a woman named Haley Karina.
Broken pinky promises, you up our Bahamas trip.
I'm not saying that you can't be heartbroken at an old age, but Drake, you're a grown man. I take heartbreaks better than you. All the Parties featuring Chief Keef. In this song, he mentioned Rihanna again, saying that he needs to remove their matching shark tattoos.
Is it time for me to cover the shark?
Why in the f did Sexy Red get a longer verse than Chief Keef? I'm thinking I'm gonna hear a Chief Keef and Drake classic. He said like 7 words. 8 a.m. in Charlotte. Now he talks about a lot of people on this track. But let's start with Youngboy. If you don't know, NBA Youngboy once owed $10 million to the IRS.
Like, I remember one of the songs you talked about how, like, you spend $10 million on taxes.
That's like not being educated. Not knowing what the fuck going on and not spending my money right.
You young boys take some of that money and set it aside. Not having enough to pay your taxes a federal crime.
Then he shot shots at Charlamagne for being obsessed with him throughout the years.
You obsessed with me and it's not on no hetero vibe.
Kanye once again.
Handle beef so quiet, you think that I'm letting it slide. Next thing you know, we tiptoeing past enemy lines.
Talking about beef that been over with a long time ago. Nobody cares no more, bruh. I mean, I guess he doesn't have anything to talk about or base his songs off of, so he just uses old beef.
You forced a lot of fake love when real ones stood in your face. That's why you got deserted by your like pudding and cake.
On this part, he's talking about when Kanye got into the White House and he was trying to be friends with all these big people like Trump, and basically he was trying so hard to impress them that he forgot about Kid Cudi and Big Sean, and those were truly his day one friends. And when that friendship died, their record label Good Music also died as well. And this next line is about this big secret that he has on Kanye.
I got you on camera bowing down, but the footage is safe.
Yo, that sounds so bad. Another late night featuring Yachty. Drake and A$AP Rocky were friends back in the day, and I'm pretty sure after the Rihanna Mary situation, that friendship that they had is long and dead. And that's why Drake has a big ass chip on his shoulder about the whole situation.
I ain't pretty Flocko, get really rocky.
And yeah, when Yachty said that Billie Eilish bar, bro, that junk had me crying laughing. Away From Home. On this track, Drake reminds Dr. Dre of the mistake he made of not signing him.
Dr. Dre sent it home, that took patience. 4 Grammys to my name, 100 nominations.
Basically, back in the day, Drake was expecting to get signed after meeting up with Dr. Dre, but he ended up leaving with nothing. Then he felt like speaking on Kendrick Lamar.
Who give a Michelle Obama put you on a playlist, then we never hear from you again like you was taken.
And Drake is saying, you don't put out music like that, you haven't in years. But really, I think he was just mad he wasn't featured on her playlist. Recently, Kendrick Lamar's verse was leaked from his song Element.
Drake and McMill beef might got you gassed up, but I'm a whole nother beast, I really fuck you up.
But before Drake dropped his album and there was just a single out, Charlamagne had something to say about it. He was basically saying, your song is not performing well, and this is not Drake-like.
Drake put out a song last Friday, and nobody cared.
What was the song?
The Drake and SZA record.
No, people, that just dropping. People do like
It came out last Friday, and it came out last Friday, and people just started talking about the lyrics yesterday. Because I saw people, I remember I'm in the group chat, and I'm like, damn, Drake put out this record Friday, and people just get into the lyrics on a Monday?
I mean,
that's not Drake-like.
Charlamagne, I will say, you do seem like a cool person, but the amount of dick writing you do is crazy, bro. Why are you worried about how many views he gets in a week, bro? That's not your song. You didn't put no work in, bro. That doesn't belong to you. Why are you so concerned?
His Insta story, he posted a few things. So he posted some photos of you, and then he actually removed it, but I screenshotted it. He posted a message. He said, are you okay, Leonard? You're kind of weirding You're kind of weirding me out, G. Like, you really obsessed with me or something for years. Like you look in the mirror.
And Joe Budden has something to say after the full project was dropped.
My last rap album review. 98% of y'all sound uninspired. Y'all do sound low effort. There's no new, exciting, creative energy on the way. All of y'all sound like y'all trying to sound like the artists that you like a lot. None of y'all seem to be trying to innovate. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Kai Cenat. That's gonna sound like hate. It is.
It's not hate.
It is.
It's not hate.
Go find some niggas your fucking age. His top 10,
He don't
20,
even have
30,
the best
40,
verse on his project.
top 50 verses are not on this project. And that's where I recognize I have to let go of Drake. I have to let go. I haven't heard a dominant hook from Drake in a long time.
that's a good point.
So now you couple that with he don't rap the way that he stay scheming, take care. This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's yo dog, I had to look up how old this nigga was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the fuck away from some of these younger niggas and stop fucking these 25-year-olds.
I do agree with him. It does seem like he's trying to fit into a sound that's not his own, or like he's trying to fit into the TikTok algorithm or something, because there's no reason for you to make a song with Sexy Red. I'm not gonna lie. There's no reason at all. And he making songs with people like Yeet. People saying he getting carried, which he did get carried, I'm not gonna lie. He keep on playing, he gonna mess up his legacy. And I will say, this album did not meet my standards, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting way more, especially from Chief Keef. But I won't be excited for another Drake album in a minute. Anyways, that's all. Like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a good day. Peace out. Bye.
Again, this is from a conversation. Again, we've had multiple conversations privately. But you said something that was very, very telling. You were like, if you didn't, like, you acknowledge, again, it goes back to your self-awareness. You acknowledge that if you did not go at Drake, this thing, everything that you have done, how big you are in the game, it probably wouldn't be that. A lot of people.
That nigga tried to sacrifice me. That nigga tried to sacrifice. I hate speaking on it. And I want to say this right now. I want to say this on this video. I apologize to Drake for coming for his mom. I saw you as a business opportunity as you saw me as a business opportunity. As you extorted the cadence from that song. I'm not gonna argue. It is what it is, nigga. The cadence is exact fucking same. And if I'm just an emotional bitch ass nigga, then it is what it is. We agreed to disagree like men, but I apologize because talking about his mom was wrong. I needed to do that. I needed to do that so they could take me seriously. And he was a stepping stone like I was a stepping stone. So I apologize for disrespecting your mom. I apologize for coming at you, talking about you crazy and threatening you and shit. And I apologize. As a man to a man, I apologize. Genuinely. If I had the opportunity to speak to bro, I would tell him, I apologize. I would have been apologized. Before I wanted to fight his ass. On 1,000. Before I wanted to fight him. Before I absolutely wanted to fight bro. Now, it's like I understand. Now I understand more because I grow day by day. People forget, bro. I'm 19 years old. I was not saying my age before, but people were seeing face tattoos like, oh, this little nigga got to be at least like 20, 23. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, fucking 19 years old. My birthday on the 23rd, which is a couple days from now. I'm fucking 19 years old. I'm just about to turn 20.